This was also AI, and I typed in a pencil sketch of a man with thick hair.
Oh
And this is
no!
what it
Did you
came
say where? No.
What are the bookends? That all right, someone else do it. That was terrible. Okay, you do it. I
Welcome
can't
to
do it.
the bookends, the in-depth book review you never asked for.
What is our book?
The Invisible Life of Addie Larue by B.E. Schwab.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, we spoiled the whole book in this. So yeah. I think we should just move on to the details.
I'm really interested. I think I'm liking the premise.
What if Michael was Addie Larue? I'm thinking like what marks would he have left behind? So we kind of talked about it. There's 7 parts of the book. Each part has an art piece to it that you realize ends up connecting back to Addie Larue in some way. So we're going to do that, and we're going to compare Addie's and what Michael's might have been.
My body is ready. Let's go.
If I can get mine. Okay, so first, as the so we need to figure out what Michael's most memorable physical trait might be. Like what could this be in history that he's left behind as a mark. So we're just gonna start off with a couple pictures and we'll see if you guys find something interesting here. Any hints as to what might be Michael's physical trait?
Oh my gosh.
That's not true here.
You don't remember that? That summer was wild.
So obviously, I think it'd be Michael's hair that gets left behind in his artwork that he influences, in the artwork that he influences. So in part 1, the gods that answer after dark, Addie's mark is the little wooden birds that she had that she ends up losing. I think they were from her dad. He was like a wood worker. But anyway, so it was like a sculpture basically. So I was thinking, what would Michael's version of this be? This is a real sculpture. It's in Charlotte, and it's all of these books just like in a park, but they're all kind of like crazily, I don't know, arranged. So this is Michael's sculpture. Imagining that he influenced this.
Yeah, all right.
Number 2, the darkest part of the night. This is one of Addie's lovers was this girl named Sam, who's an artist in New York City, and she creates this piece of art, and it's called like A Night That I Don't Remember or something like that. And anyway, it started like a whole art series for her, and she's got the 7 constellations up in the top corner. What? That's only 6. But anyway, there should be 7. This has been a bad picture that I grabbed. Anyway, so Michael's, this is what I'm imagining, something like this. It's like abstract, also kind of dark time frame.
That speaks to me. That speaks to me big time.
I'm really feeling it.
The thing is, I don't know if you guys have seen those AI artwork websites, but that's what I used for some of this. So this one I typed in man in the dark with wild hair, and this is what it came up with. Our abstract
beautiful.
man
Thank
in the
you.
dark with
That is badass. All right, let's try to sell this as an NFT. I think we could make some serious cash on this.
Number 3, part 3, 300 years in 3 words. And this goes back to what Michael and I were talking about. That mark that she left, it was like a sketchbook, and it had a picture of her with a couple of her other notable women at the salon in France. So this is also an AI. Okay, let me preface this before I show it. This is also AI, and I typed in a pencil sketch of a man with thick hair.
Oh no! Did you say where? No.
So I'm not sure which one is Michael, but
They're all Michael.
Bottom right. Bottom
It's
right.
all me. I can see reflections of myself in all of them.
Okay, number 4, the man who stayed dry in the rain. This one was a little unique because it's actually Henry's sister makes this art piece, and it's an interactive art piece. It's like this hanging heart, and you can pour liquids in it, and the liquids come out of the heart, and it's kind of tied to Henry's story more so. But anyway, so I was thinking, what could Michael's kind of sculpture be that he left? And I actually found one, Michael, that you have made previously. So I wanted to add this here because I felt like it fit. And this would be.
What in the hell is that?
It's the moon!
That is terrifying. It's some sort of pagan sculpture.
The jellyfish. There's a jellyfish pimple.
That's deep.
Oh my goodness.
If you can't tell, this required some serious creeping into Michael's Facebook for this DTL.
Well, someone's got to use my Facebook, and it's not going to be me. So.
Number 5, the shadow who smiled and the girl who smiled back. The artwork in this one, I forget who drew her, but they drew her the next morning, and she was, in this guy's bed and like in the sheets, and so that's like supposed to be her lying there. And you can't really tell a lot about her face, but apparently there's supposed to be like 7 freckles on her face. So I forgot about this one. So I wanted to go like this historical route, like trying to find a historical classic picture. This is a real picture. I need to put the reference on here. And this
is a real picture of me?
supposedly this is some sort of general, but we all know it was actually Michael during that time period. So.
Question, does he have a mullet? Does he have like a shave patch and then a mullet?
Oh, I do see that.
Oh.
There's a little trail on the.
That's
Really
fun.
into it.
I didn't know you changed your hair that much.
It's strange. I think we should bring that stop.
Do not
Oh my
pretend that
goodness.
this is love. Addie's, so she influenced Toby. He's a singer in New York City, and they wrote this song together. She kind of helped him write it. And of course, he doesn't remember her, but he has the song, and it's called Dream Girl. So then I'm thinking like, okay, what classic song could Michael have helped to influence? Which is obviously Rack City, because this song is actually about Mike City, obviously, and then it got changed to Rack City, but classic classic influence there that Michael had.
Mike City, bitch. Mike City, bitch.
Mustard. Eat.
Clayton, if you weren't aware, we did actually, whenever this song played, we changed Rack City to Mike City every time. So that's where that came from.
I feel like I remember that a little. I don't know if that might have been slightly before I got to know you guys, but I think that joke was still going on. early in when we met each other.
Number
So,
7.
It's like hundreds of years in the making here.
Number 7, I remember you. Addie's mark was, these are Polaroids of her from Henry. And but you can never like see your face. It's always a little blurry the way that they come out. And I was going to take some of Michael's photos and blur them and edit them, but I found some really great examples of this actually on Michael's Facebook. So you've got this one here, this one, and lastly, my personal favorite, this one.
Those are great. Those are really good. Those are, Michael, we have a similar Facebook. I feel like mine would generate similar content. If, someone were to
It's like looking in a mirror.
And that's all I have. So that's my
Well,
detail.
Well, thank you. That was great as always.
It was very insightful.
that's absolutely incredible. I can't believe you found out this that I've been living.
Michael, I kind of forgot that you had short hair at certain points in time too. When I was looking through your Facebook trying to find like the best hair photos, I was like, wow, I forgot they used to have short hair too.
When he doesn't want to be remembered.
Mm.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Right, what do we say to get people to follow us? Follow us.
Follow us at Bookends. Go to our website. Buy our merch. There you go.
YouTube and Instagram is where you can find us.